So anyway, another session from a showcase about SPFx Toolkit. We are on the step 2. So previously I presented how SPFx Toolkit can be used to boost your SPFx development for any version of SPFx. And now I'm going to show a bit of management capabilities of this product and some AI a bit in this management world of SPFx. So okay. So hi, I'm Adam. I'm like a friendly contributor / maintainer and part of the PMP core team. And if you want to reach me out or have a chat or need some help or whatever, just ping me on LinkedIn on Discord. And yeah, let's move on. Okay, so what is SPFx Toolkit? If you don't know, is a VS Code extension. So we built an extension on top of VS Code and really extensively customize it with a bunch of features. So we extend the UI, and now of course we extend Copilot, GitHub Copilot Chat as well. Under the hood, we leverage many of already existing PMP products, like we extend PMP samples with a dedicated sample gallery already embedded in the product, or we use CLI from Microsoft 365 under the hood. You don't have to have CLI installed separately. It's like bundled together with the extension, so no worries. For scaffolding, we use the same approach as Microsoft currently recommends, so currently Yeoman, but we are already integrating, and we are even like open the PR in the SPFx CLI to have this integration ready when this will be GA, and we are constantly working with Microsoft. So I'm part of the SPFx advisor community, something like that we are constantly talking with Microsoft. Hey, what's going on? So we are looking for gaps where the product can help SPFx developers. So that's what this product is all about. Why you should use this product? Well, we have a bunch of features that can help you speed up your SPFx process. And this was like the first set of the features we developed. We focused on a bit of management capabilities, setting up your local environment, learning, and some typical use case with actions. Then we extended those actions and extended the management capabilities, which I will be also showing today. Then we, of course, got into AI. So on the first day, SPFx chat participants were announced. We integrated with those. Now this is like already, I don't know, 1 year or 2 years old. So like it's a thing of the past. It's like already, 10 years old technology. So now it's all about skills, language model tools. So of course we integrated here as well. And I will be showing this in my current demo. And we also extend most of the SPFx Toolkit features so they work for any version of SPFx, not only for the latest. So you can now work with any version. If you need to work with an older version of SPFx, SPFx Toolkit is still your extension to help you code and progress. Okay, so how you can extend GitHub Copilot Chat, because this is something I will be showing today. So of course it's like I don't know, 1 year or 2 year old. So you can extend it like hundreds places. So you can add agents, skills, prompts, instructions, hooks to add your own custom prompts on top of your normal prompt. And of course, you can extend it with NCPs that provide tools, resources, and prompts. And this is where we are looking when we were looking for SPFx Toolkit, where it could be its place to provide some valuable AI extensibility. Around here, we made a decision that we will extend by providing only language model tools, so you can leverage it when it's you can basically turn it on and off when you think it's valuable for your project, for your current work. Or you can write your own dedicated agent that has those tools on when you only need it, and then GitHub Copilot Chat can discover those tools and use them when necessary to provide feedback for your prompt or do some kind of action. Around this extensibility, we already in the community developed other products. So for example, we have a CLI for Microsoft 365 MCP server. I know you see MCP server and you're already like thinking, let the tokens burn. Yeah, but this MCP server is really tailored and optimized to reduce the amount of tokens that you spend. We only provide 4 tools, and only 3 are actually needed to actually manage everything around your Microsoft 365 tenant. So this is if you are looking for an AI solution to manage your tenant using Copilot Chat. So you should be using rather CLI for Microsoft 365 MCP server, not the SPFx Toolkit. SPFx Toolkit has a dedicated language model tools that are more things you can quickly do that will help you with your SPFx project. So set up a quick dev site with an app catalog, deploy it, and set up a page for your web part and stuff like that. But not everything, I don't know, managing Viva Engage or to-do list or planner. So this is not something SPFx Toolkit will cover at all. So this is something CLI Microsoft 365 MCP server already does. And if you're not, you don't want to use MCP server, you're more familiar with PnP PowerShell. I also created, it's not part of PnP org yet, but I have it on my own repository, and I think I will show it on some upcoming demo. I created a Copilot plugin that is like a wrapper of around agent skills and prompts that uses PnP PowerShell under the hood to first of all set up your environment for PnP PowerShell, and then uses PnP PowerShell commands to actually do everything you want on your tenant. Okay, so let's move on. Let's see some demo in action. Okay, so this is VS Code, and I have my VS Code opened in some SPFx Toolkit, in some SPFx projects, sorry. And first, what we can do already, so the language model tools are visible here. If you go to tools in GitHub Copilot Chat, you will see a dedicated SharePoint Framework Toolkit tools, and these are the tools we currently provide. So we have some dedicated tools that are towards your SPFx project, but we have some that are dedicated around managing some resources on your SharePoint Online tenant. Those will work only when you're logged in, so I will show them in a bit. Let's try to run some tools. So for example, I have this project open. I'm not sure if my current setup, my current node version, if I have gulp or heft or whatever, is valid for working with this kind of project. I'm not even sure what's version of this project. Maybe I don't know how to check it. So what we can do, it can provide some prompt that, hey, check the version of the SPFx project I'm currently in and check my local setup, so my global dependencies, if they are ready for this version of SPFx. So as you can see, it already like, okay, used here, it used the SPFx Toolkit tool that checked for the latest version. So it noticed probably in yo.rc that my current version of SPFx 1.2.2. So this is correct. And it used the language model tool that provided everything that is needed, even the release notes that is needed or might be helpful toward this version of SPFx. So good to know. And then it will already validated my global dependencies. Okay, you are good to go. So this node version is valid. You have this one. You have heft and you have yo, so your local environment is ready for SPFx development. Okay, now let's jump to SPFx Toolkit. If we want to use any other language model, we also have one that will provide an upgrade of your project. So this can be used without login, but all of the others require you to first sign in. So it's an optional thing. You don't need to sign in to use SPFx Toolkit. As you can see, you can leverage already have task or some of the actions that don't require login. If you will log into your tenant, you will get more actions towards things that you can do on your SharePoint tenant. The login is quite easy, but first you need an app rec to do it. You can create an app rec directly from here. So if you used Azure CLI on your tenant before, you can do it automatically. So just click here and we will first log in using Azure CLI to create this app rec with those permission scopes dedicated for SPFx Toolkit, and then we will log in using this app rec. If you didn't use Azure CLI before on your tenant, then you have to go over the manual process and click over Enter ID and have this app rec already up front first. So I already have this ready, so let's log in. I'm ready to be ready. Okay, English is too hard for me. Perfect. Okay, so I'm logged in. As you can see, it wasn't a big of a process. Let's trim this view a bit so we get more space here. Okay, so as you can see, for example, after the login, we already got some information about my tenant. We have the health condition about my tenant, so not many health incidents on my tenant currently. Good work, Microsoft. And I got more actions, like for example, I got the grant API permissions or deploy my project directly to an app catalog, and I see all of my catalogs. So this is site level app catalogs with the apps I have on the site level, on the tenant level app catalog, sorry, and these are my site level app catalogs I have on my tenant with the apps. Perfect. So let's say I want to deploy my app and I want to create a new small dev environment for it. So I will first have this prompt somewhere here, create maybe demo 3, because I already have a game demo 2 already done. So I'll in order not to switch between VS Code and the browser, we can use AI and in this place also SPFx Toolkit, a language model tool to create a new site. Okay, so it asked me for my tenant. My tenant is tenant on left, tenant to check. I hope it's this. Okay, so it could be more smart, and since I'm logged in and it sees my login, I could use this one, but okay, no biggie. We can answer this one question for you, Copilot, and let you move forward. So it's creating my site already for me. Okay, you see it's the site is created, and let's see if it's actually there. So I already have my site ready where I will store my web part. Perfect. Now I need a tenant. I need a site level app catalog for it. We can also do it here manually. So under management capabilities, we have a plus action, and we can provide a new site to which we can we want to add a site level app catalog, and then the SPFx Toolkit will already set up this environment for us. Okay, it's already there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It will show up sooner or later here at the bottom. Okay, it's already here. So now I want to deploy I already packaged previously, so we won't to wait. I already packaged my solution. So let's just use the deploy action directly from the actions. Let's pick the site level app catalog, and we'll see in a bit that it will get deployed automatically. So I don't need to transfer from VS Code to distribute my app. I just use in the flow of my work, use VS Code all the time. I don't need to go back and forward manually dragging and dropping files. And let's wait for this to be deployed. Under the hood, as you can see, it uses CLI for Microsoft 365, so we are totally upfront with it. And as you can see, it's already deployed. If I will unveil this, we see this extension. If we click on this link, we already go to the site level app catalog, and we have this app installed here. We can already have we can also already install it from this view. So we have a bunch of management capabilities like deploy, disable, enable, install, move, remove. We have some unique ones like copy and move. And there's a quick action, just install it. So since this is a site level app catalog, it will install this SPFx app already on the site collection it's correlated with. Okay, another unique action, so something you don't have under SharePoint UI is the copy. So for example, I have a different site level app catalog with a different solution. I would like to move it to this app catalog. We can use the copy action and select a different site level app catalog to which I want to move my my SPFx app and actually create a copy of it. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In a bit, it will show up in those both app catalogs. Let's maybe refresh, or we can also go to the site level app catalog here and see that it already popped up. So we have one that was already deployed and is installed on the site. So if I go to the installed site contents, I will see that this SPFx app is already there, and I have one that was just copied over from a different app catalog. It's not deployed yet, so it's not even like a deployed resource. It's just copied a file. So let's deploy it already using a quick action from here. So let's deploy this SPFx hack to my new site level app catalog I just created. And I don't know if you are having a lot of SPFx apps on your site level app catalogs or tenant level app catalogs. I usually do. So the problem is that then I don't know which app I have and which version on the tenant, which is already installed, deployed, or disabled, and I don't know if it's all aligned with my site. So we can use AI here to help us as well. So SPFx Toolkit has a bunch of language model tools that help you manage your apps on the app catalog level and the site level. And we can, for example, provide a prompt that, hey, just check my site, whatever SPFx app is installed on my site, check my site level app catalog and make this aligned. If there's anything new, upgrade it. If there's anything missing, I don't have on my site, but I have on my site level app catalog, install it for me. So I have this all aligned and I can just continue my work. So as you can see, it made this report for me. Okay, so the SPO game is already aligned and is the same version installed on the app catalog and on the site as well, so no upgrade is needed. And the SPFx hack is present on the app catalog, but it's not installed on the site, so it will now run the site level app install command action language model tool to install it for me. And if we would refresh now, bada bing, bada boom, it's there. Okay, I already burned my time. It's like time is burning quicker than tokens. Okay, so there are a bunch of other actions you can use. So I'm sorry, I won't be able to show off them most probably today. Maybe I'll do a follow-up demo if you are interested in. If you are interested in other AI tools we have in the PMP org to manage your Microsoft 365 tenant, just do let me know and I will create a demo around it. As you can see, currently we have some language model tools that allow you to manage lists, pages, and sites. And we are planning to add more, but as I said, we are only planning to do. We are only planning to develop those that can help you with developing or integrating SPFx app with your SharePoint Online tenant. Okay, let's back to the last slide on which I will be finishing. Sorry for taking so much time. As always, I cannot speak quicker. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. I hope I got you psyched with using AI in your development work when working with SPFx project. If you want to help us out, just check our docs and our repo. We have a bunch of issues just you can take and help us developing new things to this product. Join our community Discord server to connect. Okay, it's cut again. I didn't correct the slide. So there's the Discord, and check our community homepage to check other products we have in the PMP org to help you with everything around Microsoft 365. Okay, that's all I have for now, and back to you, Chris.